day 26 of our 30 days shimmy for belly dance program Power. And today I will be teaching you hip drop shimmy. Actually, I don't know the real name of this technique, I call it like this, or you can call it 3 beats shimmy, I don't know, you will see. It's very important, this technique, if you are a level a little bit more advanced. If you are beginners, maybe it will be a little bit difficult for you, but it's also interesting to train to understand more how the belly dance technique works. So let's start. Everybody knows the move of hip drops, and I will start with my left hip free. If you are watching me now, maybe for you it will be your right one. And what we want to do is just to do a shimmy while we are doing hip drop. Hip drops is a move that goes from up to down, is a drop, and we have to put the shimmy exactly during this drop. So it will come ta-ta-ta, like this. But actually is that we don't have to confuse it with the normal hip drop, hip shimmy, that is not hip drop, that has maybe a longer time. In this case, we want to give exactly 3 drops. So actually, it's a fake shimmy, as we don't shimmy as always with our feet, but we really do we really do 3 beats with our hips. So actually, are really contraction moves and doesn't involve much our feet, and is not a real Egyptian shimmy. And this is the point that we have to understand. So let's go slow. Let's prepare our hip up, and we try to give very slow 3 drops down. 1, 2, 3. The point is that with every drop I go down a little bit more, so it will not go down all in the first one, or I will not have space and time to do the other 2, and it will not look like a shimmy, because in the fast move this will show a shimmy even if it's a fake shimmy. So again, up, 1, 2, 3. Because we have to do a kind of 3 steps, it's very important that at the end of each one we have like to keep the move, to keep the position. So there is 3 different contractions, and the contraction comes in this area, so you have really to involve your muscle to block the pelvis move where you want. So again, let's try. 1, keep it. 2, keep it. 3, and we are arrived. I don't have no more space, correct? So up again. 1, 2, 3. Up again. 1, 2, 3. You understand by yourself that this is about how you can control your center, your belly button, your core, the main engine of all what we are doing. And so also to do this, I have to control also my upper body, not to be heavy and too much comfortable. Sometimes I use even to push my upper body a little bit more forward, exactly to reach this point that I don't feel it in my pelvis, so I have space here to work. So let's try again. Up. 1, 2, 3. If you are advanced, of course, maybe you already know this move, or you have already a good base to train it well. If you are beginners intermediate, you need to stay on this a little bit more to be sure to manage it well, to learn it, because it's a neuromuscular system that really is time to be trained. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and drop, drop, drop. Let's try the other side, so also we have a balance in our move, also for our back is better. In, up, 1, 2, 3. My knees, if you are asking if you're asking me how is your knees, are bent, not too much, but of course need to be flexible to handle all the manipulation of our pelvis. So again, up, 1, 2, 3. And every time I keep. And this is the most important. Again, up, tuck, 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 and tuck, 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 and tuck, 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 and tuck, tuck, tuck. Once you train this for a bit, many days maybe, because it's not always the things in Oriental dance that doesn't come suddenly like this. No, they come suddenly after you train it for a bit. You train, nothing happens, it looks like you don't improve, you're always the same. I feel the same too, like you, exactly. And after suddenly the moves arrives. I don't know how your body give it to you after you train maybe for 3 months without any results. And there is a kind of magic in this, I don't know. But it's normal actually, because the body just needs to get used to the move, need to repeat it, and when he catches it and it's forever. And this is the amazing. So again, this time I will keep my hands up and I will go a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Of course, let's do it also in the other side. When we will go really faster, it will become a shimmy. So up, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. I want to show you also from my side. Up, tuck, 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 and tuck, 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 and tuck, 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 and tuck, tuck, tuck. And on the other side, up. Of course, if you don't keep it up, you cannot go down. And this is also a secret. More up you can handle, more you can push down. So again, up, tuck, 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 and tuck, 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 and tuck, 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 and tuck, tuck, tuck. If you're ready, we try a little bit faster and let's see what happens. Again, up, tuck, tuck, tuck. 1, 2, 3. I said it by Italian? Yeah, I said it by Italian. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ta ta ta. Ta ta. Ta ta ta. Rack. 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 Again. Faster a bit. If you feel that no, you cannot really handle, let's go slower, don't worry. Repeat the video, train a little bit more. This doesn't have to put you down at all. Dance actually is to keep your your attitude stronger. Because with the dance it's normal. Sometimes we fight with ourselves, with our limits, with our I cannot do it, why, I will never dance. No, it's not true. You will, but you have to train. Nobody born as an amazing dancer. We all sweat a lot before, of course. And 1, 2, 3, faster, ta-ta-tack, and ta-ta-tack, and ta-ta-tack, ta-ta-tack. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go a little bit faster and rock, like it's a drop. But of course, this drop down is, there is these 3 steps, even if they are not more visible. When you go faster, not more visible, you don't really control it well, but if you are already trained, there is a kind of control, and it will come like a shimmy. So it will be a mix between the total control, the total contraction, and the total release and relaxation. Relax. So between this, there is this move, and rock, and then you can mix it with the hip drop, so tack, 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 rack, tack, because of course it's hip drop. It means that we need also to do the drop in all this. And in the other side, 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. I say 1 and finally we have 3 moves. It's the tuck. 1 and drop, and 1 and drop, and 1 and 1 and tuck, and 1 and tuck, 1 and tuck, and hope you like this move. I like it very much and I use it when sometimes the music for how it's built required. Of course you have to train it. Of course if you already know it you can do it better, I'm sure about it. And hope you enjoyed this video. Please write it in the comments and thank you very much. See you tomorrow with another video.